Hello, lovely people. I know it's been a million years since I last posted, but my schedule got changed and I've been all over the place and I don't really have any great other great excuses, but I'm back now. My hair is insanely huge and frizzy and we're just gonna roll with it. Today I am wanting to kind of do a reorganization of my bookshelf. I have a ton of new books, too many new books that I have to make fit on there, and 3 new Funko Pops. And I don't know how I'm gonna manage to fit it all. I'm trying to steal my husband's bookshelf that have all of his Funko Pops on there, but I can't do that yet. I have to find something for him first and then I can steal his bookshelf. But yeah, I am going to show you what it looks like now, and then you can reorganize it with me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. I've had these books laying here on the floor for a long time because I've been wanting to film this. So please bear with me if it's a little chaotic. I haven't done this in a while and I'm still learning. So thank you for watching. Okay, so these are my bookshelves. I hope you guys can hear me. You're kind of far away. But I've had them like this for a very long time, and I don't really want to, instead of changing the order of everything, I've just been kind of piling up my books every time I get new ones, and so they've kind of been laying around everywhere. But I think it's time. It's time to rearrange all of this. My plan is to rearrange the pop figurines a lot. I have some on here that I don't need displayed as much. I really want to utilize these 2 shelves to put most of the pops. I'm gonna have a really hard time picking and choosing, but I think I need to free up 1 whole shelf in order to make the books fit. But we'll see how it goes. Right now I kind of have a lot of pop shelves and I love them, but I need space for the books. I kind of have it separated right now by read and unread, and then kind of paperbacks and hardbacks. These shelves here are a lot smaller, so I'm very limited by what actually fits in there. And so that's why there's a lot of paperbacks. And I have most of my hardcovers over here because they fit. And so I'm excited to get started. I'm really nervous about it, but I think it's gonna be great. I'll show you guys the finished product and really go more into detail then, but right now I'm just gonna try and get them onto the shelf. now for a more in-depth tour of my library. On the top shelf, I have some beautiful Funko Pops. I got a gorgeous Yennefer there. I absolutely adore her. I have 2 versions of the Mad Hatter, so I have them on the ends, and I have the entire thing of Superbad Trio. And then these 2 shelves are books that I have read. A lot of them are paperback. Some of my favorites are The Secret History, TikTok by Dean Koontz. I got some Ian McEwan there that I absolutely love. The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. And a lot of these books I had read a long time ago, and so they're kind of beat up and they're a little old, but I keep them because I love them. And then I finally have my Beauty and the Beast shelf. I absolutely love it. On the right side is from the live action movie, and the left side is more of the cartoon. I got the Enchantress also there in the middle, and my husband, when we were still dating, he had gotten me the rose in its case. All of these books I have not read. It's a little daunting to have it separated the way I do, because then I can see all the books that I haven't read. But it'll be fine. I need to get cracking on it. These books are probably some of the oldest books on my bookshelves, but I'm still very excited to read a lot of them. Like, I've got My Dark Vanessa, the Outlander series, the Broken Earth series, Dune series, Kristen Hanna. I love Kristen Hanna. And a ton of good books that I have not forgotten about. So this top shelf is more books that I haven't read. They're more of my book of the month books that started spilling over in more hardbacks because it's a bigger shelf. I love how the Poison Ivy pop, it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And I love how perfectly it fits in that shelf. It's my favorite. These bottom shelves are not my favorite because I just kind of got them thrown in there. It's kind of the leftover. It's most of my read books. A few of my favorites there are The Hunting Wives, Black Sun, Shadow of the Wind. I actually have a lot of really great books here. Most of those on the right side are some of my favorites of all time. Those are more recent ones that I've been reading, and I don't know, I just keep them there at the bottom because I like to look at the books I still have to read more. Now on this second shelf, I really love this second shelf. It's where I got most of my pops. That top shelf, I had to put my Deet there. I just recently watched the new TV series of The Dark Crystal, and I absolutely love that show. It was the most beautiful show I've ever seen. Like, if you haven't seen it, do it. I'm so sad that it got canceled and that they're not going to continue the series, because it's absolutely gorgeous and exceeded my expectations so much. And I absolutely love Deet. She's a beautiful little creature. Unfortunately, I have a lot of pops hiding behind these ones that didn't quite make the cut. Maybe I'll rotate them every once in a while. And underneath that is probably one of my favorite shelves. I love the album covers and my rose. My husband also got me that rose. I love roses. I'm obsessed with them. And I had put together myself those, the R2-D2 and the Millennium Falcon with one of those Metal Earth. It's a Metal Earth kit. It comes with all the pieces and instructions, and I had to put all the pieces together individually with like tweezers and stuff. It was rough, but I'm very proud of them. I think they're cute. Now these are probably, this middle section here in my bookshelves is probably my favorite section. My book of the month shelf used to be completely full, and so that's when I started putting the spillover in other areas. But it's starting to decrease a little bit because I've been reading some of the books, which is really nice. I'm very excited to read all of them still. These are probably some of my oldest book of the month books. And I have a beautiful little venomized Groot there. I think he looks amazing and he's ginormous, and I love him as a little bookend there. And this shelf, I kind of want to zoom in on. This shelf is all of my top favorite pops. I've got an Edward Scissorhands, Marilyn Monroe, some Gremlins. Corpse Bride is probably a close second to my top favorite movies, right behind Beauty and the Beast. I've got La Llorona, a Batman, Norman Bates, and a graphic novel of Dune there in the back. This shelf gives me happiness. I love getting pops that are from some of my favorite movies and some of my favorite characters. I think they're so much fun to look at. This shelf is the shelf that I was able to empty and fill up with all of my newest books. The ones there on the right are a ton of fantasies that I'm so excited to get to. I recently got them for my birthday. I've got The Night and Its Moon, Poppy War, the second book to the Mistborn series, The Mask of Mirrors. I have been in such a fantasy mood lately, and I really needed some high fantasies that are very chunky and that I can just sit with for a long time. Because I feel like the more stress I get, the more I'm reading for escapism, and I feel like high fantasy is perfect for that. I also have most of my more recent book of the month books. Most recent is Thistlefoot and Sign Here. I'm so excited to read all of these. They're like on the top of my list, probably because I just got them the most recently, which is probably bad, but it's okay. It's fine. This shelf is mostly books that I have not read, but I am the least excited for. So that's why they're kind of here at the bottom. And this bottom shelf are more books that I have read. I also keep my boxes. I keep all my boxes for my Funko Pops, and so I just kind of leave them down here behind the books and some extra little figurines that I've collected that I don't really have a place for, and I don't really want to find a place for. I just kind of leave them here at the bottom. But yeah. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. I had a lot of fun. And it's very satisfying to finally get those books off my floor and to have them put where they belong. I love seeing a full bookshelf, so I also think that that's super satisfying. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!